Didn't your friend say the top looks like...
Yeah, we're not. No.
Welcome to Cat and Raven Designs. I'm Cat, they, them.
And I'm Raven, she, her. And welcome back to the second video. Or third. Oh my God, third. I can't count. And
hey, in all fairness, though,
mhm,
this is the second one we're filming today.
that's true. That's hard for brain. Anyway, the third video in our Cozy Cottage collection. Boom, there it is. We're bringing you 4 designs coming out on October 31st, Halloween, at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time as part of our monthly themed collection. As always, we have our usual Pride Flag soaps available all year long, as well as our core collection. Check them out. This one's all cat, so I'm out of here.
Woot woot! So our fragrance today is...
You want to talk about your design?
Fine.
That's the order we do this in.
What if I want to change it up?
No. Talking about the fragrance and the colorants before the design doesn't make any sense.
Here's my design.
Yay!
It's a landscape.
Yay!
Because what do I seem to be liking to do a lot of? Gradients and landscapes. This one doesn't have any gradients, but it's got a landscape.
Yay!
Pretty landscape. So this one is supposed to be like a field on an autumn morning and or an autumn day, and you're out and you're enjoying yourself, frolicking in the leaves.
I have it on our notes as being called Hot Girl Walk.
Yeah.
Hot Girl Walk is for everybody, just to be clear. That is gender inclusive. Anyone can go on a Hot Girl Walk. Not you. You're banned.
So our fragrance for this one is Almost Autumn.
And your fragrance notes are top notes of lemon, bergamot, and orange. Middle notes of jasmine, violet petals, and soft cashmere. And base notes of creamy sandalwood, vanilla, and musk.
It's funny because I initially had picked this one out for Grandma's quilt, but then when we smelled them, this smelled more outdoorsy and the other one smelled more indoorsy, and so I swapped them.
Throwing off all my notes.
I've done so many shenanigans to Raven with this collection. So, this is going to be done in like 2 layers. And our first layer, oh boy, this fragrance oil is already making the green ugly. I haven't even put the lye in yet, and it's making the green ugly. So our green is a combination of New Leaf, Lettuce Entertain Ya, and Radioactive. Radioactive.
And what colors are we going to do for the second half?
Like a sky blue and marshmallow.
Like combined or separate?
Separate.
In your design, they look like they're separate.
Yeah, it's going to be an in the pot swirl.
And then over here, don't worry about those other embeds. There's these ones right here. These are soap dough leaves in a variety of colors. I 3D printed some little soap dough clay extruder discs. Mixed results, 2 out of 3 were right. We'll see how they come in the final design.
So I should probably get my into safety mode.
Yes, please. Here we go.
Woo woo.
Safety mode. Ready to make some soap. Stop.
Poor Raven and my never-ending shenanigans. Except for last week, where I gave Raven a minor break.
There is no break with you ever. There's just only escalation. So in here, on top of the colorants and the fragrance, Cat has our vegetable-based oil blend like normal, because we do cold process soap from scratch. And Cat is doing other things over here.
I'm just getting this ready, just in case.
All right.
I once again did not test my fragrance oil. I just automatically went, let's just drop this down a little bit.
Love that. Cat is going to be adding the lye water solution right here. Oh, right here. Lye water solution. And that is going to go in here and cause the chemical reaction to turn it into bar soap, which is what?
Saponification.
Saponification, that's right. And once it gets blended up, that will start things. And we'll see how things are looking in terms of the performance, because we don't know.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, no. So this is pretty common with greens. This will happen where they color morph. It'll be really ugly. It'll go back to being cute once it's set up overnight, but right now it's going to be ugly.
As green does.
Mm-hmm.
I can probably blend this a little bit more. And in fact, I probably should, because I need it to hold those up.
Yeah.
And thicken a little bit faster.
It's so ugly.
Okay, that should do what I needed to do. I'm trying to find that balance of like thick enough that it'll hold up my embeds, but not so thick that it's going to be a problem.
I mean, you could probably do like an initial pour, put a couple embeds in, and then maybe give it a second to thicken up a little bit more.
Yeah, I might do that.
All right, here we go with the first pour. Nice. These little leaf embeds are so tiny. I hope they come out okay. It's holding them up pretty good. You can probably keep going, yeah. Just all yellow on this layer, huh?
Orange, probably.
I think maybe pour the last of the green in real quick so these last two can like stick up a little bit maybe.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Because you're not gonna have enough green to cover everything. If the leaves stick out a little bit over the green into the blue, that'll look kind of nice, I think. Give them a little shimmy, a little back and forth, like towards you in a way. There you go. All right, cool. Let it sit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, first half is set up, or first third, I guess. Now for the rest of it. So this is going to be the sky portion of my landscape. And for this portion, my colorants are, for the sky, I've got sky blue, Aphrodite, and marshmallow.
Why? You told me it was just gonna be one color. You're a liar.
Well, because the sky blue wasn't quite what I wanted it to be, so I put in some marshmallow, but then the marshmallow kind of tweaked it in a way I didn't like it.
Oh my god.
So I put in a little bit of Aphrodite.
Okay.
It was intended to be one color.
Sure.
And then for our little wispy clouds, got marshmallow. See, it's only a total of 3 colors for this layer.
Mm.
Only a total of 3 colors.
Mm-hmm. You want to move that closer to your mold so I can actually see it? Thank you.
Well, I need it closer to me so I can control it.
It's fine.
I don't actually want a lot in here. That's all I want.
Gonna blend or no?
Yeah, I'm going to do a quick blend. Because of how delicate I want this to kind of be, I'm trying to get it mostly done by hand first. There we go. Look at that's great.
Pretty good.
So this one is going to have an embed. This little pastel orange tube, which is going to be the sun.
Some more of that soap dough, the star-crossed soapery recipe, and time to pour. We're just gonna leave the top, yeah?
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of?
Like, I'm not going to do anything particularly fancy with the top.
I feel like when I ask you a question and you say yes, you don't mean yes. Like, hey, we're just gonna leave it alone, right? Yes. But actually, no, not at all.
I'm going to do my version of leaving it alone.
Leaving it alone is, it's done. You're not touching it anymore.
But where's the glitter?
Right, that's not leaving it alone. This has the gall to say, I'm gonna leave it alone. I asked them, are we done? We're not touching it anymore. They say yes, and then roll up here with 3 glitters.
Sparkle sunshine, sparkle me blue, sparkle plenty. It's subtle. It's subtle
Okay, sure.
for me.
Uh-huh.
There's not even chunky glitters.
Okay,
Okay, now I'm done.
cool. I'm back, which means it is halfway through the video, and it is time for your sacrifice to the algorithm gods in our name. It is time to do an engagement. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so down below. Leave a comment, leave a like, share this with someone who also likes the cozy cottage vibe and wishes they could just disappear into the woods sometimes.
I wish I could just disappear into the woods.
Sometimes it'd be nice to be able to do that. Anyway, your reward, of course, is a close-up on the top of the soap. Let's go. And here it is, nice and subtle on the top. You can just pick up a hint of those bio glitters. So we're going to let that set up overnight, and we will come back tomorrow to cut this down into bars. And we will see you then. If there's an ad available with YouTube, we'll let that run. We'll see you in a second. Bye-bye.
Woo woo! We're back! Woo! No soap up.
Not really. No.
Not really. Got a little bit of leaf.
Let me see the top.
Hold on. There's soap side. Didn't your friend say the top looks like jizz?
Yeah, we're not. No. Can you hold it? Remember how I said? Look, if you want to have the worst thumbnails and have your videos perform the poorest, you go ahead and do that. I don't think I'm being unreasonable in my requests.
You're not. I'm just being an asshole.
Well, this is another one with the 3D printing, and I think I've mentioned it. I am really enjoying having access to the 3D printer and doing the extruder discs. I feel like it's unlocked a whole new type of soap that we can make, and especially with how long columns normally take with soap dough, it's nice to have something that comes together relatively quickly. Oh, Kat had to push down the wires, not just me.
This one was really hard. We probably should have cut this one yesterday.
Oh, well, 'tis what it is.
Vanya moved forward while I was trying to cut.
Yeah, I can tell. Devania's got some dandruff going on. All right, well, let's see how the soaps came out, though. The sides are looking nice. Like, we ended up making this whole collection a little softer than I think we might have originally been going for.
Oh, no, both of mine are exactly what I planned on so far.
All right, reveal. Oh, cute!
Ooh.
Look at all the little leafies. Oh, wow. Okay, look at the one I was like the most worried about was the red one, but look at it. It really came out. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. It's so cute.
I was worried about having more of an orangey sun than a yellow sun, but the orangey sun's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, give me another one. Woo! The sky is so soft. Oh, it looks nice.
I love it.
Yay! God, I remember how ugly the green was when you poured it too.
I'm just used to green doing that.
What a transformation.
That is why I always mix my grains before I put the lye in. Because once you put the lye in, you'll never know what grain you got until the end.
But it came out nice. Ah, okay. And then like, hold on. Take that one. Take one of yours. Set it next to this one. Look how nice and soft they look together.
Hold on. Then we got...
Yeah, coming along.
Oh my god. This is one of those, though, where they will mostly largely look the same.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so happy with these. They bring me joy.
Yeah, they came out great. I guess in my head I wasn't expecting the whole collection to be this soft, but I think it's great.
Soft is cozy.
Yeah. All right, so here is Kat's final soap versus the original digital mock-up. Great job, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I left out the dirt road, but I'm kind of glad I left out the dirt road.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't necessarily have read super well as dirt road. I think it looks great, just celebrating the leaves.
Yeah.
Good job.
Woo woo.
Yay!
This next one, we're gonna have to like put all three of them together, or all four of them together.
Just get over, make some space. You got all this empty, dead space. I swear to. Final thoughts on this one?
I love it.
Good. I love it too. I think it's fantastic.
Ah, my nose itches.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but my nose itches.
Cool. It's just a weird thing to have to either edit out or leave in. The things I suffer with this one in video editing. Anyway, as usual, of course, our website is catandраvendesigns.com. We're on all the socials in the description down below. If you want to check us out, we really appreciate it. We are 1 week away from launch day. 1 week away. Next week is launch day. So make sure that you sign up for our email list if you want a reminder, or that you have our website bookmarked and you can go ahead and grab your soaps on Halloween. It's going to be a fun weekend. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
So, as usual, of course, there's our vlog channel. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. If you want to check that out, behind the scenes stuff. And you know what time it is. It's hydration reminder time. Go get your hydration.
First ingredients, carbonated water.
I'll take it. I'm tired of arguing about it. I'll take it. Whatever you're drinking. I'm just glad you're drinking something, okay? Cool. Here we go. Ready? 5-second sip. Woo! Good job. You did it. Be hydrated. And that's it for today. Thank you again for hanging out with us. Make sure that if you want to see more Cozy Cottage, next week's the final week before we start going hard on soap making for Black Friday. So this is going to be a gentle collection as compared to what's coming. So thanks again for hanging out with us. We'll catch you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
We're almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. No.